So if it is a corporate entity engaged in farming, then 4 crore for agri. For negotiable warehouse receipt, 4 crore. For other warehouse receipt, 2.5 crore. If they have tie up with some organization that after they produce their farm, their grains, etc., it will be sold to that company. Like there are tie-ups. Reliance Fresh को बेचना है उनको सामान, उनको पता है. They know they have tie-up with Reliance Fresh. Whatever vegetables they grow, they will send it to Reliance Fresh. They have tie-ups, such tie-ups. In such cases, it is 10 crore. Got it? NWR, ENWR mean Anupama Burma, Anupam Burma. I told many a times. Negotiable warehouse receipt. The receipt you take from warehouse after submitting your farm produce to that or to that specific cold storage. जब आप cold storage को अपना farm produce देकर अपना vegetables etc. देकर जो receipt लोगे उसको negotiable warehouse receipt कहा जाएगा. ठीक है. For agri infrastructure, you are creating a tractor company, 100 crore loan. You are producing, you are just harvest automatic harvester you are creating for that 100 crore. If you are a startup creating a new startup in agriculture, then it is 50 crore, right? For food and agro processing, right, packaging etc., you can take 100 crore loans. You can take 200 300 crore loan, but 100 crore will be categorized as a PSL, right? If the farmer is a small and marginal farmer, up to 2.5 hectares of land holding, then if they have no land, they can take 2.5 lakh, right? Up to small marginal farmer can take 2.5 lakh under PSL. ठीक है. NBFC on lending, if on lending is given, loan given to NBFCs so that they can give it to the customers, then up to 10 lakh per borrower will be classified as PSL. ठीक है. Then housing loan limits, new limit for housing loan. Earlier there were only 2 limits. Now new limit, if there is a center having 50 lakh plus population, then loan limit is 50 lakh. For repair, they can take 15 lakh under PSL. But that house cost is 63. PS Khatri, that 75 lakh limit is now increased to 90 lakhs. That is what I am telling you. These are new limits. How much land for SMF? Up to 2.5 hectares. Getting it? Centers with population 10 lakh. The house cost is 57. The house cost, the entire property and house cost should not exceed 57 lakh. And out of that, you will be getting 45 lakh as loan that will be categorized as PSL. For repair of that house, the loan amount is 12 lakhs. For center below 10 lakh population, 35 lakh is the loan amount. Repair and maintenance 10 lakhs. And that property cost should not exceed 44 lakhs. Getting it? To be eligible, your loan should be under this criteria, under this limit, and the housing cost should be under this limit. That means a crorepati buying a house of 1 crore and taking just 50 lakhs loan, that cannot be categorized as PSL. That house cost should be 60 lakhs, 62 lakhs, below 63 lakhs, and loan up to 50 lakh in such cases will be categorized as PSL. Right? Which sector has out of 8? Other sector. It is others. Then other sub targets. For MSME startups 50 crore. Agriculture startup 50 crore. MSME startup 50 crore. For other startups, it is 50 crore. The limit is 50 crore. Whenever it comes to you in exam, PSL for startups, it is 50 lakh. ठीक है? Yes, urban and rural different housing. वो सेंटर के हिसाब से, पॉपुलेशन के हिसाब से है। एक्सपोर्ट क्रेडिट, देयर इज एक्सपोर्ट इज ए सब टारगेट, सब सेक्टर। वन इज एग्री, सेकेंड इज एमएसएमई। एमएसएमई टारगेट लोन टू स्टार्टअप्स 50 crore in export sector. In export, up to 50 crore loan amount or 2% of ANBC or COB, whichever is higher, right? And this is incremental over last year. You got it? और समझ में आया कि नहीं आया? यहीं पे डाउट होगा, right? Last year you have funded 100 crores of agriculture, export credit. This year you have given 150 crores loan to export credit. What is the increment? 50 crore is the increment, right? 50 crore is increment. 50 करोड़ इंक्रीमेंट हो रहा है। COB क्या है? क्रेडिट इक्विवेलेंट टू ऑफ बैलेंस शीट एक्सपोजर, मतलब आपने जितना पैसा नॉन फंड बेस्ड क्रेडिट में दिया है, LCBG में जितना लोन दिया है। COB मींस द अमाउंट यू हैव गिवन एज लोन टू नॉन फंड बेस्ड क्रेडिट लाइक LCBG. He says no, maximum 50 crore or 2% of ANBC or COB, whichever is higher. Okay, if your total adjusted net bank credit is incremental 2% of ANBC or COB, whichever is higher, right? Means if your total ANBC is 1000 crore, then up to 20 crore can be categorized as export credit. So now 100, if last year 100 crore is given as loan to export sector, this year 150 crore, then which is higher? 50 crore is higher. This is the new limit. Okay, earlier it was whichever is lower. Okay, what is incremental credit? Credit then 50 crore. So 50 crore will be calculated as your new PSL target for export credit. Maximum amount is 50 crore or 2% of ANBC or COB, whichever is higher. Okay, this is whichever is higher is ANBC or out of ANBC or COB. In such a cases, maximum 20 crore will be given as loan. Getting it? मैं एक्सपोर्ट क्रेडिट में फिर से आपको समझा दूंगा. आफ्टर दिस स्लाइड आई विल कम टू एक्सपोर्ट क्रेडिट. गॉट इट और नॉट? Just a second. Last year you have given 100 crore as export credit. This year you have given 150 crores. Okay, the increment is 50 crore. Your target is maximum 50 crore or 2% of ANBC or COB. Your ANBC or COB, whichever is higher, is 1000 crore. नॉर्मली आपका ANBC ही ज्यादा रहेगा, LCBG बैंक्स इतना बहुत ज्यादा नहीं देते हैं. तो मान लीजिए आपका ANBC हायर साइड में है. ANBC का 2% कितना है? 1000 करोड़ का 20 CR. So how much you will be giving it? How much loan will be calculated for export credit here? So export credit for the overall bank is 2% of ANBC or COB. For any one individual it is 50 crore. मैं गुस्सा हुआ तो समझ गया, मतलब मेरे दिमाग में भी आ गया यहाँ पे, ये रिसेंट चेंजेस हुआ है. 50 crore फॉर इंडिविजुअल. गेटिंग इट? अगर मैं खुद लास्ट ईयर 100 crore लोन लिया था एज ए एक्सपोर्टर आपके बैंक से, और इस बार मैं 160 crore ले रहा हूं, तो मेरे लोन पोर्टफोलियो में से 50 crore आपके PSL टारगेट में जाएगा. इज इट क्लियर नाउ? इफ एज एन इंडिविजुअल I took 100 crore loan last year from your bank, and this year I am taking 160 crore from your bank. So for you, only 50 crore rupees will be calculated as individual export credit target. And if you have given such hundreds or thousands of loan, only 2% of your ANBC and COB will be calculated as your export credit. एक बार चेक कर लीजिए सर, माइक एक बार चेक कर लेते हैं। ऑडियो लो आ रहा है क्या? ऑडियो थोड़ा लो हो सकता था। ऑडियो अभी सही है? ऑडियो सही है? ऑडियो क्लियर? यस। 50 crore for individual loan ticket. For individual loan ticket 50 crore. For overall target 50 crore, that is to be incremental. From last year this should be 50 crore additional, right? Last year I took a 50 crore export credit from you. This year I took a 50 crore export credit from you. Then how much I will get? Zero. Getting it? For education, earlier it was 20 lakh, now revised to 25 lakh. Clear? If you are taking a loan for education, vocational education, going abroad, studying in India, whatever you want to do. If you want to enroll with Knowledgist, it is not under PSL. Okay, soon we will bring it under PSL. Right? It is 25 lakhs. For social infrastructure, 8 crores. For setting up Ayushman Bharat units in tier 2 to tier 6 centers, it is 12 crore. For renewable energy, it is 35 crore. Right? For other sector, this is in renewable energy subsector. I am telling you the subsectors. Social infrastructure done. In others, SHG, JLG 2 lakh. For startups in agricultural and non-MSME 50 crore. In weaker section, it is 2 lakh. For distressed farmers, it is 1 lakh. Done or not? Is it clear now or not?